Yeah, hi. Welcome to the Hotel Imperial in New Delhi. This is where I had my honeymoon, or I spent my a part of my honeymoon in 1982. Oh, magnificent old style hotel in Delhi. Um, and it was you'd be sitting in the restaurant and you'd order a glass of water or something, or just something, anything, and the busboy would come over, take your order, then he'd go and scream at somebody else, who would turn around and scream at somebody else, who would turn and scream, and eventually someone brought you a glass of water half an hour later after all the fights and arguments and everything. Yeah, it was a magnificent experience. It was like stepping back into the past. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking about something that I actually discovered through my friend Boomba, and it relates to mgtow, and it might just give you a slightly different way to look at things. It certainly changed the way I thought about things. But for a while there, she was working on animation. She was trying to do her own animations, working from home, and I was working from home as usual. And we used to chat, okay, and I'd occasionally show her stuff, and I'd say, "What do you think?" And there was this one time when I first started doing it, and she said, "Oh, no, I don't like this and that and that and something else." I said, "Okay, I'll change it." So I revised it, made the revisions that I thought, yeah, and I sent it back to her. And she said, "No, I don't like this, this, and this now." It's okay, no problem. See, I changed it again, because I like the feedback, like the input. Anyway, so I made this change, that change, this change. And I thought, yeah, it's getting better. Yeah, but I can see what she means. Yeah, but I'm going to send it to her. And she said, no. Forget the whole thing. Just no. Go back to the original version that was better. I said, boom. I didn't keep a copy of it. That's how I work. I get a file, I modify it, and then I modify it. I don't have a copy of it. Just go back to the original one. I said, boom. I don't know what I did in the original one. I don't have a copy of it. I don't have hard copy. I don't have any copy. Yeah, I've changed it, and it's changed. Actually, I prefer the changes. I thought you're. Oh no, I don't like it. She says. Oh, I don't like it at all. No. The original was much better. And I said, well, okay, but I made all these changes to, and yeah, fair enough. Okay, and it sort of slowly dawned on me. I thought that I reckon that's what's happened between men and women. We were a certain way, and then no, we don't like the way you're doing this. No, we don't like the way you're doing that. No, you've got this wrong. You've got this wrong. You've got that wrong. You've got no. Change this about you. No, we don't like this. Oh, and you hear comment. Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like this. We don't like that. So not all of us. Some of us ignored it and laughed at it. Pseudo alphas will tell you that. I don't change for no one or nothing. I'm me. I think, well, I did. I responded to changes, yes, took their point of view, yeah, and everybody's supporting it. Yeah, so what I think may have happened is we've now reached a point where they don't want us. And not only that, they don't want what we've become. They want the tough guy, or they want this guy or that guy, or something that lives in their head, okay? Probably something like, and I found this with the Filipino women, it seemed that they were after Mr. 1950, loyal, faithful, comes home with his briefcase every day, but happy wife, and here, darling, here's a cake. I thought, yeah, it would have been good in the 1950s. That's probably a good way to live, but we don't live that way anymore. We just couldn't even go back to living that way anymore. That was one side of it. I thought, actually, when you sit down and think of your friends, and you can do this for guys anyway, you can do this for an exercise in yourself, you find that you and most of your friends are bent in some way. I was talking to Bri this morning, and I'd left a comment about, you're a pickup artist, and he made a return. He said, oh no, that's old, And I had to write back and said, no, Bri, you're a pickup artist. You'll always be a pickup artist. You'll go from one woman to the next. Doesn't matter whether you get married or anything else like that, and you want to be faithful. No, you'll always be. You'll be 95, and squeezing the arse, or wanting to anyway, of the young chicks in the old age home. So we've changed. We've morphed into something that if I sit back and look at it, and I just think, I can understand why women wouldn't want it. But the thing is I keep saying the same thing. some of us have evolved, and men generally have evolved from something they were in 1950 to whatever they are today. And there's constant pressure, and it's still happening. I was in a chat room this morning, and I was watching this woman, and someone said, "Oh, who are you talking to?" She said, "Oh, my boyfriend." And I could see the mouth. She's going off at him. And I thought, why is he doing it? Why is he sitting with her? Why is he being with her? And I thought, I put up with the same thing. I think, why? And it's but the whole point, and this is what I try to explain to Boom, and I think what you'll find happening with women is they'll be, yeah, but we want you to go back to this way, and the answer is we can't. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want to. I don't even know what it was. I didn't keep a copy of it. I don't know. I don't know what people were like. You can watch an old movie or something, but it's more bullshit. But I mean, you could even see it in the movies. Speaking of movies, oh, particularly John Wayne movies, and really old ones. Oh, he's really, something wrong with. There's always something wrong with the guy, with the hero. Always. That's probably where it's coming from. There's something wrong with him. Doesn't matter how good you are or anything else like that. There's something wrong with you. And I look at some of the, I watch an old movie occasionally, I look at it, I think, what's wrong with him? It seems all right to me. Yeah, but it's just, oh, no, he's wrong. It's just, and you look at it and think, no, I don't see it. But it would have been made sense at the time within the context of what was happening in society, but just looking at it, seems pretty normal to me. Yeah, but that's, but that's what's happened, and I think it's now reached a point, I hate to say it, where we can't really live together. It's just can't. We've grown apart. The sexes have grown apart. And it's, yeah, so it's like it's okay to visit, but you don't want to live there. If you get my drift, it's just, I've had a couple of relationships lately where the women clearly just wanted marriage, and if I didn't want marriage, they didn't want to know me. They didn't want to waste their time with me. And I thought, well, fair enough. I don't want to waste my time with you either. If that's your mindset, go away. Go find a husband. I'm not interested at all. Yeah, but I just thought I'd share that. It's this revision over and over and over again, and by the end, just go. They want you to go back to how you were originally, but we don't have a copy, and we can't go. I mean, and now you have so many children of single boys, of single mothers. They have no idea what men are like. We have to sort of move forward, I guess, and I think unfortunately, the best that can happen until women evolve into something that we can live with is we just visit occasionally, and socialise and what have you. But as for a permanent relationship, I couldn't think of anything worse. It's just, I felt it in a couple of relationships I had with the Filipino women that they wanted, change this, change it. No, not changing anything anymore, thanks. No, I'm the way I am. I live the way I live. No, that's it. And no, I don't want you telling me and manipulating me how to do this and how to do that. So I really don't know how to do it. But that's the idea of marriage. A common law wife, to me, is quite repulsive. It feels repulsive. It's so bent out of shape, and we've been forced to change so many times that we can no longer relate to this dream that they may have. And the only people who can are the people who didn't change, didn't respond, and they're actually devolving. You'll notice in society that they'll start devolving more and more and more. And others will move on. I'm not saying one's better or worse. No, we will evolve, particularly mgtow, eventually will evolve into something new, morph into something new. Pseudo-alphas and non-mgtow will remain the same and probably devolve. Okay? And the women, I don't think, I don't think mgtow and women can mix, not for any, not permanently anymore. And I don't think that's a bad thing. So, some of them will have to evolve if they want full-time relationships, but I don't think that will happen. I think it's just going to be everything's just going to be part-time, like employment, I suppose. Anyway, that's it for me. I will do another vid tomorrow. Bye.